Well, with all of this extreme heat, you might wonder, what about the plants in your yard? What's the best time for watering?
I have wondered that. With answers to those questions and much more, Fox 5's Holly Morris joins us now from Brandywine with our own garden guru, Derek Thomas. Good morning.
That's right. We have taken Garden Grow on the road here this morning because our plants and our lawns are suffering out in the heat, so we thought we should too.
Yeah.
And we are. It is warm already, but you know what? This is what we're all dealing with, and lots of people do have lots of questions about their lawns, their container plants. So where do we even begin?
Well, you know, and there've been a lot of questions, and what's happened is, you know, a lot of people took that hike to grandma or to whoever had electricity this past week.
Whoever had AC was our new best friend.
And what suffered were the containers on their front stoops because, you know, hey, get out of Dodge, get into air conditioning.
Well, and not only that, there were water restrictions as well, and so, you know, you couldn't water, so you come back and it looks like this, and what do?
Well, this is the best time of year for something like this to have happened because these old plants can be easily removed, Holly. And what you can think about doing is gussying up that planter for the rest of the season. You want to take out
a good gussy.
Right. You want to take out some of the soil and work in some new plants. Plants like these vincas, they're on special right now, $1 a plant.
Oh, wow. And so why are they on special? Does that mean they're not going to last?
They're annuals. So it's coming to the end of the annual season. Things like this sweet potato vine, Holly, that's going to fill in. You can pop that in right there in the front.
So you can spruce them back up for not a lot of money.
For not a lot of money. I mean, basically what I'm doing here, I'm going to give you this white begonia. I think that'll add a lot of pop. And basically what you can do, let's add that to the front there. Basically what you can do is you can have a revived planter just as your electricity is being revived, and it's going to last you for the entire rest of the summer. Now, remember what this looked like just a second ago?
It really does look beautiful.
So for like $4, you've got a great revision to your planter. And even your deck plants can be done. Like they've got all kind of specials at garden centers now. Ed's has got some great specials. You know, things that are going to be seasonal is what you want to be looking for in these containers. And also, you can also start thinking about fall and start getting some of the evergreens and stuff like that.
Okay, so I can revive my containers. That's great. I can't transplant my grass blades, Derek. So what's the answer to my lawn?
The lawns have taken a beating. The lawns have taken a beating. Record heat. Yeah. 8 or 9 days of record heat. And the little bit of rain that we've been getting has not been enough. What has actually happened to your lawns, don't panic. Don't sweat it. Your lawns have gone dormant. They're actually saving their root mass. They're saving the rhizomes.
They've gone on vacation.
They've gone on vacation. That's why everything went brown as far as the foliage goes. Once the temperatures start to get back to normal, once we start getting normal precipitation again, the grass will rebound. If you want to have that perfect lawn, maybe think about putting in an irrigation system or watering. But outside of that, don't sweat it. Your lawn's going to bounce back.
If it's already brown, you just need to let go.
You just need to let go. Let go, embrace a new container garden, or maybe think about a patio project, you know? I mean, the guys are busy doing that. I mean, there's a lot of other things to get out there and do and not fuss about the lawn right now. The thing that you have to keep in mind is the lawn is going to right itself once our temperatures right themselves,
which will be fall.
Which will be fall.
Okay, so real quickly, if we are watering, because if we do new container plants or whatever, we need to water what, in the morning, in the night?
It's better to water in the morning, but if you forget to water, give it water, because otherwise the plants will perish.
Oh, so even in the middle of the day?
In the middle of the day. If you see that those plants are drooping, try to keep it off of the foliage, but get it down here onto the root mass if you've forgotten to water in the morning.
Because you don't want your gussying up to be for nothing.
You don't want your gussying to be for naught.
Okay, so you heard him talk about our patio project here. This is actually an all morning long project. We just started it about an hour ago. We're going to talk more about this in our 9 o'clock hour, but in our 8 o'clock hour, we are going to talk more about why now is the perfect time for you to go shop at your nursery. You just have to be shopping for the right thing. myfoxbc.com is our website. We have a link, and all of good Derek's tips are on there. Back to you in the studio.
So, Holly, behind you, is that one alternative to dealing with dead grass, just bricking up the entire yard?
Exactly. You can just forget about grass in the Mid-Atlantic, Derek says. He says if you really want green lawns all year long, you either got to put turf in or forget about it and put a patio in. That's his recommendation.
All right, thank you very much. Now, as the mercury rises...
The Fox 5 weather app. Look 10 days ahead or hour by hour. View today's video forecast and radar that can pinpoint your neighborhood free at your App Store or Android Market.